American money continues to be trash.
It's just light novels, whatever. Anyway, it's just the fact that you pull out the bills and you just forget because it's just the minorest of inconveniences in the sense that it takes you seconds more. But it's like you're going through and I'm gauging, I'm about 2 people behind, you know, so you're like, yeah, I'll start calculating how much I need now, so I'll just drop it down, no problem. And anywhere that's not America, folks, all that means is you pull it out, you see the red one, and you see the blue one, and you go, I have $15 done.
Or the purple one, too. There's a purple one.
And pretty much everywhere has colors for the different denominations.
Yes, you're correct. And then you're sorted. And like, yes.
Isn't there a $100 bill green?
So,
I want to.
Theirs?
Ours?
No, our 100 is red. Our 50 is red.
50's red.
Our purple is the 10. Green is
5.
Green is 20.
Green is 20.
100's brown.
It's amber.
100's brown.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
That used to be the color of the $2 bill before they killed it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, yes, you like the numbers are there, but I'm saying when it's in a crumpled fucking, you know what I mean? And when I'm getting back change, like I try to put them into like different organized things.
You'll never
but in your
do
pocket. Exactly. In your pocket, it just kind of gets there anyway. Like,
believe me, I was dealing with the same thing this weekend.
So exactly. So when you're kind of just trying to be like, if I spend all day putting them back into neat piles, then yes, you'll pull them out in neat piles. You won't have a problem. But I'm just autopiloting what I do on a regular basis up here, and it's not think about it, so that when the time comes, within seconds, it's sorted.
I have $200 American and 20s sitting in my closet because like. Every time I fucking go to the States, I fucking forget to get money, and then I have the problem where I have to get money out in the States, and they rip me off. So whatever, there's my emergency American dollars, right?
Yeah.
But it's in a part of my closet that I have to go to whenever I get documents, and every time I open my closet and look at it, I pick one up and go, stupid, and put it down. It's fucking goofy.
And there's actual subtle differences between the greens, right, of the bills. But not to someone who's we're not. You're not used to that. It's like, okay, you have to. It's usually like the outer rim of the bills when they're stacked on each other are pretty similar, like whitish green shaped colors. You know.
But here's the thing: like
the insides are where the color.
One's being bills. It just makes you feel like you're richer than you are.
Oh yeah.
So when you look in your thing,
it's almost like
a psychological thing.
A bunch of ones.
Shit, I'm
Just get like 51s.
Yes.
And then wrap them in a wad with a $100 bill over it, and you look fucking
we're actually
shit.
The mental conditioning of like a stack of bills in your pocket not meaning shit is also a very weird one.
And just being into media at the time I was like growing up, I think of green when I think of money in general.
Yeah.
So I'm like, but then yes, of course, organizing through the bills is a mess.
Yeah. The folks that are saying just stare at the numbers, they're there, are completely missing the point.
Yeah, they're there if you stare at the numbers, but it can be quicker.
America's
all about being quicker, do it faster.
It's just the thing, it's just the conditioning of my day-to-day life, and then you hit that wall and go, and that extra second it takes to even like seeing a stack of colors in the corner of the room, I can look at a pile of bills and know exactly how much money that is.
No. Say 2 idiots drop their wallets in front of you, and they're both 10 feet away, but they're on opposite sides of you. You see that one idiot dropped his wallet and a bunch of blue and green fell out. You look to the other idiot and a bunch of red and brown fell out. You go help that guy. You go help him.
You can tell from across the room how much money you're looking at. It's just a faster thing. And the numbers are there. It's a little bit slower, but that's why it's a little complaint. The other bit too is that
change too. Like having $1 and $2 coins is so much better than just like having $1 bills and then just a bunch of useless change.
The real win, of course, is just like, just fucking use your card and pay pass it.
Of course.
But I used to do that a bunch until like I started hitting a bunch of places that didn't have it, / they didn't work with the Canadian thing.
Right.
And I was like, do I have to figure out if this is going to work in this shop or not? Because some places take pay pass, but not Canadian debit,
Yeah.
So it was like, okay, the sorting out of this card thing is actually taking longer sometimes. I don't want to annoy any cashiers. I just want to be in and out as smoothly as possible. But again,
But let's be real. Cash is an archaic form of payment.
If you have the ability to just use your card, then yeah.
Well, for
totally.
street meat,
it's not.
It's
no,
the only legal.
But I do want to punctuate with this. It's totally a super minor thing. I'm just bringing it up.
Oh, but it's fun.
Because I know. But people like to hear things and go, why? Like, just
How
overreact.
come y'all don't got no Braille on your money?
Why are you complaining about a thing that I am used to? This is annoying. I hate that you are hating the thing that I'm used to. Like, it's such a dumb, basic on-off switch.
Now, I'm sure.
But I like to explain where I'm coming from.
I'm sure someone's going to say at some point, you recognize them by the faces of the dudes on the bill.
Or the color differences, because people point out the color differences that are subtle.
Here's the thing. I don't know who the fuck those guys are. Well, I know a couple, but I don't know who most of them are. For fuck's sake.
No, it's the number.
I know Lincoln in Washington and that other guy.
You can say really cool things to people because of those guys on the bills. Like, I go, hey,
Benjamins.
Wooly. I know. I go, hey, Wooly, I bet you haven't seen this president in a while. And you push it over to someone to kind of shine them off. There's stuff you can do like that. You're like, I bet you haven't seen this wolf or beaver. Not as cool.
Nobody really refers to, like, Queen Victoria or Sir Wilfrid Laurier.
You'll pay respect to the Queen, doesn't it?
No one really does that. They're like people over.
Hey, can Mackenzie King changed your mind? Like, who fuck? I barely remember this motherfucker.
So folks pointed out like when you look at all the bills next to each other, there's 10 differences to them, right?
The only one is that yellow is the $10,
and like that cashiers that work all day are able to see these little color differences.
On the $1 bill because he's like the most hated of bills.
But when you have all these stacked on top of each other, like, the 10 is the one that's going to stand out the most because it's the most, like, off. But the edges of the others are all pretty close compared to, like, the Canadian versions of that / the international versions of that, you know? So it's the most minor.
Right up there. Click that dark spot.
No, there's even better.
But that one's against the American
But it
money.
has 220s.
It's true.
All right. So I'm just Googling Canadian money now. And, like...
What? It's fucking Pride Week over here now.
Blur your eyes, and you can still count that. You know?
And guess what? We don't know who most of these people are either.
Okay, I just pulled a 50 out of my wallet. I had to check who was on it because I don't know who the fuck they are. Oh, it's Mackenzie K.
It doesn't matter because it's the colors.
Yeah, it's like
who's on the 100? I haven't seen a $100 bill
in a really long time.
Years.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't, because who the fuck?
You know what it is, dude. You know what it is. Imagine if people were going like, okay, yeah, Monopoly money, LOL, and so on.
It doesn't feel like Monopoly money. American money feels like Monopoly money.
You can't rip this. It's plastic.
The sun can melt it over time, sometimes in weird situations where it's really crumpled, but it can't be ripped.
It's like, imagine, here's what I'm going with, okay?
What you got?
This color system is autocomplete.
Yeah.
Right? For anyone out there that doesn't understand, this is autocomplete.
It's Robert Borden. Do you guys know
right?
Robert. The name sounds familiar, but I don't know.
So this funky color money that's so weird is autocomplete when you're walking up to a cash. When you're dealing with day-to-day life, it's just, it's right there, bam. You type the first couple words you want, and then you just scroll to the thing and you press it, right? So not having it is just not having autocomplete.
$35.
Yeah, done, like sorting, right? 100%. And it's just, and like you need to understand. I know it's what you're used to. I get it. It's Fahrenheit. You like it. You've been conditioned. The thing I know from when I was born is better, but it's just you're asking for a browser without autocomplete.
So Robert Borden's the World War I Prime Minister.
Oh, got it.
Sure.
Okay, got it.
Okay,
it's a rough time.
That's it. That's all.
You see him the least.
I love how, like, instant count, right? Okay, Matt, how much? Oh, it's the same picture.
How do you even remember what loser was on the $2?
Oh, God.
Wasn't it like an animal?
Wasn't it a duck?
No, they all have some kind of bullshit on the back, like the back of the 100's about insulin.
Sure.
And diabetes and shit.
Yeah.
But
oh, man, anyway. Yeah, you see this you see these colors?
I will say
from a distance
that to American eyes, I understand how scary and foreign it looks.
Very foreign.
It's very scary.
In fact, it's probably triggering all kinds of like little thoughts are like, that's not real money.
Yeah, I get that.
That doesn't look real. Like I know,
because, like I said, I'm like, when I think of money in my head, I think of just green.
Because that's what we're fucking.
You know what always bugs?
That's what we're conditioned
to. Always bugged me about American money. It's not as green as I thought it would be.
Oh, you want that Canadian Tire green?
That's Canadian Tire money.
Well, it's just like
that stupid grinning
fake TV.
When you grew up as a little kid and you watch American TV and money is like fucking green.
Yeah,
that's a sweater that Drake would wear.
And then we're looking at a sweater full of money.
And then you get to real American money, and it's like tan with the green accent, kind of like it's greenish.
Yeah. So if autocomplete was in a color that you didn't like, let's say the bar that drops down is a really ugly brown, you're like, would you rather have the feature, or would you just be like, no, I don't like that autocomplete brown? You know, that's yeah.
The brown color for the 100, I will admit that's kind of like
not a big
little
fan.
garish.
Oh, for sure. But would you rather have the ability to distinguish on a heartbeat?
Well, I mean, the issue there is they use the good colors for the ones you're more likely to use. So green, purple, and blue.
True enough.
And I love taking Canadians on the fucked up trip that is looking at New Zealand money.
Oh, New Zealand money,
because it's so close to ours.
It's almost.
Though the size of their notes is much, the discrepancy is much larger than ours. Like New Zealand notes, like the smaller the bill is, like the less it's worth.
Yeah,
that's for them. They're I almost said deaf people. That doesn't make any sense.
So
blind people.
So for you audio folks, it's just a Google search: New Zealand money, Canadian money, and American money, and that's what we're doing.
Australians don't have notes; they just have IUUs for crime.
I owe you crime.
I owe you one crime.
Okay. So, like, it's a bartering system, but, like, the only thing you're bartering is with crime.
I will fight your kangaroo in the death pit if you give me...
That's probably a national sport.
If you give me 30 barrels of grog.